This video is for you if there is a question always on your mind. What is it that is holding me back from doing the things that I want to do? What is it that is holding me back from being the person that I want to be? There are three main things that are holding you back from doing the thing you want and following that calling. The first one, the very important one, is the fear of the unknown. You don't have all the answers. You don't have it all figured out. You don't have all the strategies, all the steps, but something deep down inside of you tells you, what if it doesn't work? What if it is not what my true calling is? What if it's not my purpose? What if I'm wrong? What if it's better to stay here on the known? What if by doing this or making this decision, my life falls apart and I end up without money, without friends, without family, without partner, without house, without anything? The unknown most often, unfortunately, take us to a place where we anticipate and assume the worst case scenarios. We are afraid of everything that we are going to lose, everything that we are going to miss, everything that is going to go wrong in our life, and maybe also the belief that we are wrong. Something is wrong with us, and we are not able to do it. We don't have what it takes. We don't have the knowledge. We don't have the confidence. We don't have the tools. We don't have it. We don't have the luck. We don't have the enough money to do it. The people surrounding us. We don't have the motivation. Who am I to do it? What if it doesn't succeed? What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? And it becomes like a belief, a faith that it's not gonna work. So why bother? Why take action? Why move to it? The unknown is something that is blocking most of the people. Most of us die with their dreams within because they wasn't certain of the future. So they chose to stay in the safe, familiar, even though it wasn't really serving them. And you might now be wondering, yeah, but I consciously know it. How can a familiar thing that is not serving me be the reason why I am choosing to be stuck? I don't even feel like it's a choice. I feel like I have to. If I quit my job, I'm going to end up jobless, without money, and probably lose my house. But the future is unknown anyway. And if up until now, all your assumptions about negative things have been manifested in your life, it means also that if you assume and anticipate the best case scenarios, maybe there is room for them also to be a truth, a reality for you. We do not own the future. We do not have the certainty of it going in a way or another. Nobody does. This is something that we need to let sink in. The unknown is in everything. We think that we know things. We think that we know how things work. But it's not because we have an idea, a clear vision of the future, or we know the whole path to go there. It's just but because we are doing and living our life based on the past experiences, repeating the same things to, of course, obtain the same results. But our physical mind isn't able to conceive. It is only able to perceive based on what we experienced it, what we lived in our life, what we have done, and to interpret it in a way or another. So we develop a kind of protection to ourselves, a defense mechanism that is going to react in the same way every time we experience or we have a circumstance that is similar to a past one that we didn't appreciate. But when we are about to step into something unknown, we have never experienced it before, it's a completely different level where we can not only count on our physical mind and what we were used to be or think or experience. We need to really be open to receive the inspiration, the guidance, the synchronicities that we need to receive in order to step into the unknown. Something that can be helpful is to acknowledge that none of us do have a clear vision of the future, and none of us can really have it all figured out before we even try. What we can do in these cases is to consider this thing. It's based on faith. When we are afraid of the unknown, we are giving our faith to fear. We are giving our faith to these assumptions and to those fears and frustrations. When there is also another side of the faith, it is the faith that everything might go right and might unfold perfectly, even better than when we expected. Also, to invite ourselves to acknowledge that we do not have it all figured out. And the only way to figure out if it's actually a thing or not for us is to try it, to take action, to start doing it from where we are with what we have, and just experience it and be curious. And while we are doing it, have the faith and know deep down that every step is going to lead to the next one. We are going to learn from every step and every action that we are going to take. We are going to build our experience and we are going to see things while we are doing them. We are going to adjust it. We are going to perfection it slowly but surely. But the only way to do it is to really to take that leap of faith on the unknown, assuming that the best can also happen, not only the worst. And by the way, if you have been dealing with bad things in your life, know that you have developed a powerful skill, resilience. Now, most of the things that you've experienced, you have been able to navigate them, to go through them, to build yourself from them, to become a stronger you, to become a more confident you, to become a more powerful you, a more aware and conscious you that is able to navigate any circumstance that comes that is similar to the one that you have experienced in the past. And to trust that when you are taking this leap of faith in the unknown, you are going to be able to handle it as well. You are going to find the right solutions, make the right decisions based on your own instinct, your own gut feeling, your own experience, and your own resilience, because we all are resilient and we all are able to go through anything life throws in our face. But the question that we need to ask ourselves constantly is whether we are going to choose to have faith in our fears and our limitations, or are we going to have faith in our potential and our ability to go through anything and make the most of it. And all of it can be done right now. The only moment that we really own that is ours is the present moment. This is where everything happens. In this moment, right here, every decision that we are going to make, every choice that we are going to make, every action that we are going to take is going to be very important. And it's going to define how things are going to work for us. If we choose to only rely on our physical mind and only on what we have been used to, we make sure and have faith and know that it's going to be the same thing. But if I start doing things differently, seeing things differently, there are new possibilities that are going to happen. We do not know for sure that they are going to be negative or positive, but we do know that something different is going to happen. And this is powerful if we know how to perceive it and how to relate to it. And it's up to our definitions. How are we going to define fear? How are we going to define success? How are we going to define the unknown? And how are we going to define our faith? Where are we going to choose to put our focus? Are we going to put our focus on expecting the best, assuming the best, and trusting that we are able to handle anything? And just start doing what we feel the calling to do. You don't have to take drastic decisions in your life, but just start. Start while honoring your limiting beliefs, while honoring where you are at in your life and your awareness, and doing the work to just be more open. I need to honor my limiting beliefs, all my beliefs, because this is what is dictating my life and my choices. And I can't all see them now and just shift them like that. We do know that. It's about a work within to face one fear at a time, one limiting belief at a time, one trauma at a time, and deal with it, open up to it, listen to it, and rewrite it, shift it, reframe it in a way that it's positive for me. Because remember, everything that we have experienced in the past, whatever it was, whatever opinion we have about anything in life, is just an opinion and it can be changed. The way to do that is to be self aware and to be understanding of what our beliefs are, where they are coming from, why are they so strong, what are they protecting us from. Because remember, our beliefs in some way are serving us, and they brought us where we are today. A limiting belief can also be a motivational mechanism that have brought us from there to here. And we have to honor it, because if you are trying hard to change how you see things and how you believe and what you believe in, it is going to be a struggle that is going to overwhelm you, exhaust you. And unfortunately, the beliefs that we have are going to have the power over us because they are working in an invisible, very deep core way. So if you want and you have the call to do something different today, start doing it from where you are right now. Just have faith in the present moment and what you are feeling about it right now. What is it that resonates with you right now and you feel comfortable to do with it? Take the first action. Today you take one action. Tomorrow, one more action. And the day after. Until one day you wake up and you see how different you became. It's a process where you are going to look for evidences that are going to shift and reframe the limiting beliefs that you used to have. Shift your fears in faith and shift your limitations in opportunities and possibilities. You are going to rewrite your story slowly. Every moment where you have been afraid to do something or to say something or to feel something, even though it was deep down a call within you to step up, to make things differently, honor it, listen to it, and work with it. Now you are more aware of things, you understand better so many things and how they work, and you are able to deal with them, to face them, to put them in front of you and observe them, and start making your opinion. An opinion that is coming from your knowing, from your researches, from your evaluation, from your choices. What do you want to make it mean to you? Redefine everything, reconsider and question everything with a good intention to improve things, to improve your life, to feel better with yourself, to improve your relationship with yourself, and to start doing things that you truly want to, that you truly believe in, that you truly believe that are going to make you more of who you are, and do things that really mean something for you, instead of just staying in a very comfortable place, playing small, doing small things to stay in that safe place, when maybe when you open that door of fear, it's going to open to you heaven. Why would you block yourself from such a beautiful unknown that can really serve you with so amazing things? And why don't you just acknowledge that you have the ability to face whatever happens to you? All your past experiences, all your wounds, all your negative feelings about things, all your negative experiences have created in you a resilience, a new way to adapt to things, to see them, to navigate them. The fear of the unknown can keep holding you back from doing the thing you want to do until you allow it to, until you choose to put your faith in fear. But this is something you can choose to change, to trust in yourself, to trust that you are able to face whatever happen in your life, to accept that you also deserve to change your life for the better, to have success. Start shifting this fear of the unknown into faith in the unknown. See how it's going to change you. See how it's going to open new doors for you. Because I am sure that if you break through this fear, amazing things will happen in your life, starting from within. You might not right away see the results in your physical world, but you are going to see the shift within, in the way you see the world, in the way you see others, in the way you see yourself, in the way you do things in your life, coming from faith in yourself, faith in life, faith in the possibilities and the good things that can happen in life. Because you start believing that really things happen for you, not to you. Because you just shifted your perspective and you chose to believe in different things and to define things in a different way that is more aligned with you, that resonates with your true self. Now, let's move to number 2. It is the opinions of others. We really give it so much importance, even unconsciously. It really is dictating every action. It is dictating who we are, what we do, and why we do it. We are basing all our choices and decisions in life and how we see ourselves based on what we think people are thinking of us, based on what we think people are seeing in us. And this is dangerous. Our role and duty to take care of ourselves and to have and make our own opinion about ourselves, because only us can know exactly who we truly are. So many times we have really stopped ourselves from saying something or doing something, helping someone, saving ourselves, putting a boundary, expressing an emotion or an idea, just because you were afraid of the other's opinion of you. And when we are afraid of others' opinion of us, it's because we are afraid that we will not be enough, we will be rejected, and we will be judged. And it's important for us to be approved, to be seen, to be heard, to be validated, and to be accepted. When in reality, you are suppressing a very important part of you. You are suppressing your expression of yourself just in order to receive that feedback that you think it's going to feed you and give you power and make you feel enough, make you feel accepted, and make you feel approved. You cannot be the cup of tea of everyone. You are not going to get the approval of everyone, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, no matter how pleasant you can be to others. Not all of them will accept you. The most important opinion in your life, the most important person in your life, the person that is really required to acknowledge you, to see you, to hear you, to approve you, and to accept you unconditionally with love and compassion. And that person is you towards yourself. If you do not give it to yourself, believe me, no matter how hard you are going to try, no matter how many gifts, how many favors, how many beautiful words and hugs and everything you are going to give in the world, you will not get accepted by everyone. You will find always someone that is not going to like you, that is going to hate you, that is going to disapprove you, that is going to see that you are not enough, that you are inferior or maybe superior, unreachable. But the only person that can only give you the answers and the certainty and the unconditional love is you. So when you are feeling the calling to be aware of opinions of others of you, remind yourself that that moment, that desire and need to be approved from someone else, whoever this person is, remind yourself that it's a perfect time for you to step back, go within, and see where are you neglecting yourself, where are you judging yourself, where are you criticizing yourself, where are you hating yourself. And dig deep and ask the questions and ask the why and the when until you find the answers. Listen, let it go, let it flow, let the emotions arise, let the thoughts arise and observe them. Do not judge them, do not resist them, but allow them to flow. Because this is a message for you to heal a part of you, to dress a part of you, to liberate yourself from something, a wave that you have been carrying for so long, a wave that isn't even yours. And when you have that deep conversation with yourself, you will feel free. When you make peace with the fact that you cannot be loved by everyone, and that's all right. You can be judged by some people, and that's all right. You can be criticized or hated. You can be not enough for some people. It's all right. This is their opinion. Acknowledge it for what it is. It is an opinion of someone that don't know you as good as you know yourself. And honestly, when we are shaken by judgment, triggered by an opinion or by a critique, it's important to there step back and remember ourselves that the trigger is deeper than that. When we are judged, it's really because we are judging ourselves. And it's all right for others to judge us. They do have their opinion. Everyone is entitled to have his own opinion about whatever he wants. But your duty for yourself is to protect yourself and be aware and filter consciously and wisely the opinions that you are going to allow to be yours. And in order to do that, very important thing to do is to really know yourself, know who you truly are, because only you know when you are really unfair, when you are really wrong or right, when you are lying, when you are treating people bad or right. This is something that only you within you know. You only know your true intentions. No one else can. People can assume, people can think that this is their truth. And many people aren't also aware of the fact that opinions are opinions. They are really convinced that what they are saying to you about you is absolute truth. But you are not here to change everybody's opinion of you or of anything else, because beliefs are really serious. And when someone do believe something really deeply, we need to respect it and not try to change his mind, but to respect where he is, why he is acting the way he is acting, and really acknowledge that for him, this is the right thing, and honor it and just let them be. In the same way that we really need to protect our space, put boundaries that protect us, to say no when it's no, to say yes when it's yes, to say enough from this, to say, I know myself. I am confident in myself. I trust myself. I know who I am. Your opinion is all right, but I choose what is right for me. I choose what is true for me, and I choose how to take it, what meaning to make from it, and if I want to engage with it or not. And when I'm about to step into something new, and I feel the calling to do something new, something that inside of me I really feel that it's the right thing for me, I need to let go of this fear of opinions of others of me. I need to be strong enough and aware enough to know where my opinion is and when your opinion is, when my choice is and when your choice is, when my space and freedom is and where your is come in. This is up to me. This is my responsibility. Unfortunately, the opinions of others of us have really stopped a lot of people from doing what they were supposed to do or felt that they were called to do. And it's such a shame, such a sad thing that we allow others' opinion of us really stop us from becoming our true self, follow our passion, follow our calling, and be more of who we are. Shine exactly the way we are and be ourselves, speak our truth, own our voice, own our opinion of life. Change it whenever we feel to, make the decisions that are right for us, and choose to be surrounded by the people that resonate for us and create our own community. And it all starts from within. So if you are afraid and you agree that it's something that is holding you back from doing the thing that you want to do, just acknowledge this, be okay with it, and do not let it stop you. Do not let it dim the light of you. Do not let it shut the voice that you have within, that really have something to do and to share. And the world really needed it because you matter. You being your true self is the best thing you can do to the world. And it's going to attract the right people to you. It's going to attract the right things to you. And it's going to also repel all the things that are not aligned with you. And be okay with it. Accept it and appreciate it. Because life is bigger than us, wiser than us, and it knows better than us. We just know what we know from where we are, from our perspective. There are so many things going on. There is a consciousness that is orchestrating everything, and it's working in our favor. And we need to start having faith on it, trusting it, and trusting who we truly are. Letting that voice arise, express herself in the way you want to express it. Give up the need to justify yourself to everyone, to be accepted by everyone. Put that energy in accepting yourself, in owning yourself, in loving yourself, in seeing yourself. Put it there and send love to everyone. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't judge, don't criticize. Make your own opinion. Be relevant when you do it and be kind. Understand that everyone is acting from where he is and what he knows and what he thinks is the best, and he's sharing it with good intentions. This could help you a lot to find peace. And when you know that you don't have to justify yourself to everyone, to make your point with everyone, to be winning all the wars. Opinions of others arise when we are putting those others on a pedestal. It is something I'll talk about in another video, so I'm going to link it on the description below. Now let's move to the number 3, the attachment to an outcome. The belief and the conviction and the assumption that things must to happen a certain way on a certain time and get me certain things. If it doesn't go that way, I am done. We have the belief and the conviction that we know better, that we know how things should unfold, that we always know what we need and what we want. But when we are stepping into something we don't know, something new, doing things we have never done before, sometimes the attachment to the outcome will put us in an energy of neediness, of scarcity, of limitation. Because if you are doing a thing with the expectation, for example, that it's going to bring you success or it's going to bring you money or it's going to bring you anything, it's an energy of needing. And there is not enough, and I have to work hard for it. I have to struggle to make things complicated, to make it a big deal, and to put it on a pedestal. It's something unreachable, and I want it, and I'm going to do whatever it takes for it. So please, please, please help me. When you act without any attachment to the outcome, you open more possibilities for yourself. Because I might be attached to a certain outcome and I'm going to do whatever it takes to reach it. If I don't reach it, I'm going to feel disappointed and I'm going to let go and beat myself up and maybe get back to where I used to be and feel sad and frustrated and angry. So it's a negative vibe and it's not going to take us anywhere new. Another thing very important in this case is to remind ourselves that our physical mind is not able to conceive how things will unfold and what is best for us and what we really need. It also can conceive things from the point of view of the past, of our experiences, and we think, and what we think is the best way to do things. So, for example, if you think that you want the outcome of money through the lottery in order to buy the house that you have always dreamed for your family, you are limiting yourself to only one outcome, and you are not going to be able to see all the other opportunities available to you. You might, for example, receive a synchronistical encounter with someone that might offer you a business opportunity or collaboration, or maybe give you his house or a gift because you have been always focused on the lottery. And you close the door to any other possibilities. Imagine you close the door to the possibility to have your own business and be able to change the world and to shift it and to have an outcome that is going to provide you with financial freedom long term. You didn't see it and you didn't notice. You maybe rejected it. They rejected the idea just because for you there is only this way. This is the best way. When life can be surprising unexpectedly, it can surprise you with so many things. And you really have no idea what other options are in the world. You cannot know it. You can just assume. You can know from what you are used to, what you have heard around you, what you have seen, and what you have experienced. But the world is much bigger than all of that. And there are so many infinite ways and possibilities to reach what you want to reach and to obtain it. Not attaching to the outcome is very difficult. It's something we all human have. We need to have an outcome. And I get it. I am one of you. I am guilty of that too. And I'm working on it. And that's why I wanted to share it today with you. Because I think this is the point for me, for example. It took me time to start doing the thing I want to do. The outcome. The outcome, for example, the money, the stability, the safety. That outcome have dictated all the things that I did, thinking that the outcome is a paycheck at the end of the month that is enough to just pay my things and then stay there without money up until the next month, dedicating 8 hours of my day to a job that I don't really passionate me. I'm just doing it to pay my bills. As most of us, I am supposing, I think I know I am not the only one that is just making choices in order to have that outcome, and believing that it's the only way to have the outcome have limited me a lot. I wouldn't be looking for other possibilities, for example. I wouldn't be searching for other ways to create financial freedom, to other possibilities, maybe to consider that my passion can also support me, and to consider that life is in the present and now and what I'm going to make it about. The outcome have created in me so many frustrations and fears because there was the fear that the outcome will not come and I might end up without paying my home and limiting me because I thought nothing else is available. This is the only way that everyone is doing. Look around you. Everyone is having a job, a 9 to 5 job, 8 hours per day to work from Monday to Friday, maybe also in the weekend or in the holidays, in order to have that check to pay your things and just sit there at the end, till the end of the month to survive and wait for the next month for things to change. When there are other ways, we don't have to only focus on one outcome, on one way to do things. And doing things that you don't even really love and you are not even convinced just because you believe that this is the way things go. This is what I mean by outcome. Detach from the conviction that there is only one way to do things and only one thing that we all need, and to believe that this is limited. This is the only thing. There are no other options. There are no other possibilities. There are no other considerations. When we are doing the thing we want to do, or we feel the calling to do, we need to make it much more. We make it mean much more. Here's what I have been realizing in those last days. There are things that I'm really passionate about, and I feel the calling to do them. And I know that they are right for me and for others. For example, my YouTube channel. I do believe that this is something where I express myself, where I share my opinion, where I share what I'm learning, and I share my journey. And I know that somehow I am reaching people, even if it's one person that I can reach, that can listen to my words, and it might open her heart and her mind to new possibilities, at least one more possibilities that can bring her more peace of mind, more relief on saying, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one going through these things. I'm not the only one feeling stuck or feeling hurt or feeling blocked. This is already for me a great success, a great achievement, because knowing that I can impact one life, I won. And I don't care if I'm going to have millions of followers that watch me or people that share my videos. I used to be very attached to that. And I used to be afraid. What if I publish my videos and I post them with my face and people like me or hate me or reject me or criticize me or put negative comments? What if I don't have a lot of subscribers and I never change this passion into an outcome? And I was really scared about it. And I stopped myself from starting. For so many years, I've stopped myself from starting it because of this fear, the fear of the opinions of others, the fear that it might not work. I don't know how it works. I don't know how to make it a living. I don't know how a video is created or publish it, how to use YouTube. I have always been the consumer, so I don't know what it is on the other side. So I wasn't even considering it. And the fact that I was obsessed with one outcome, the financial freedom, I need to find something that brings me this stability and guarantee me that I'm going to pay my rent or maybe buy a house and have this safety and maybe have the safety for my family and be able to help my friends and people around me. Until one day I realized there are things around me that I'm not even aware of because I don't know about them. They are not in my circle. They are not in my filters. They are not on my perception of the world and my beliefs. They are outside and they weren't able to reach me and to get into my awareness and my consciousness because I wasn't able to allow them to come in. I was focused on one thing. I was focused on the fear, focused on the limitations and the scarcity, staying in the survival mode, not able to really stop, breathe, open my mind, consider new things, be curious about the unknown, be okay with being judged or hated or rejected, be okay with not having a like or not having subscribers, be okay with showing myself out, knowing that I am doing the right thing for me. I am following my calling. I am doing things my way and I'm learning so many things. I'm opening my mind, my eyes. So many limiting beliefs really have been removed completely and changed with more productive and open-minded things. And a lot of more opportunities are coming to my life from so many ways I wasn't even expecting. I thought that the only outcome a person can ever chase in a needy way is more money in order to stay in this safe box and survive there, quietly, silently, hidden, till death does his part. And then a wake up call, all the tragedies, all the problems, all the challenges that I have been through have led me to wake up. That's why I told you earlier, you have developed resilience and you are able today to handle anything else. The hurting experiences that you have had, the traumas that you have been through, they built the you of today, and they were there, and they will still be because you are evolving continuously. The world is evolving continuously. Nothing in this world is stable and static. Everything is constantly changing and evolving, and so do we. And we might resist it for so long. We might be really narrow minded about things and just close our eyes and be focused on the limitations of the small world we have because that's what we learned, that we have known all our life, and that's what we thought is the only way. And our problems, our situations, you get fired from a job, you get manipulated for a narcissistic partner, you lose something important, and this is all is taking you to a place where you are ready to finally open your eyes and start seeing new things, start listening to new people, welcoming the master in your life to teach you new things. And I found out that a good way to let go of this attachment is to focus on your why. Find your why. Your why can be because I love it, because I'm passionate about it, because I love doing it from the day to the night. It inspires me, it makes me feel good, it makes me feel present, and I feel really happy about it. And this can be anything. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It's about you with yourself. Because if we only have as an attachment the outcome of money, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to get you through the moments where you are not going to feel inspired or called to do things. When you are in your moments of fear or doubt, when you are procrastinating, what will push you through is, for example, to know that you have a bigger why. For example, if someone have a why to see his mother finally live in a beautiful environment to have whatever she needs, retire her, or to offer to his family and her kids a more stable life where they can really afford the school they want. This is a big why that a person, even if she do not really want to do something, she don't want to wake up from the bed one morning, she will do it anyway. And if you notice, most of us do it when we are going to work in a job we don't really are passionate about, because we know that it's going to pay the rent. We know it's going to provide the food for us. It is a why that is getting you to do things you don't really love to do and passionate about, because you have a bigger why. And we need to work with the fact and be okay with the fact that if I'm doing something and I'm not getting the outcome I'm expecting, I might quit. This is the reason for which so many of us quit. But in this case, what I've noticed, it's we weren't doing something we believed in. We weren't doing something we were really passionate about. We weren't doing something where we were really fully ourselves and enjoying it. That's why we stopped when we didn't see the outcome arrive where we expected it to arrive and the way we expected it. And we stopped doing it. And that's why we are feeling stuck. We are not doing the thing we want to do. The outcome, the expectation, the assumption that things should be happening in a certain precise way, it is something that can block us and that can stop us and hold us back from doing the thing we really want to do. So what to do about all of this? What to do about all the things that are stopping us from doing the thing we want to do? What to do about the fear of the unknown, the fear of opinions of others of us, and this attachment to the outcome that is stopping us from maybe receiving better outcomes, infinite ways of receiving infinite things that maybe are better than what we believe to be what we need and want right now. First thing is to redefine. Redefine the unknown, redefine failure, redefine success, redefine your purpose, redefine everything, redefine what it means. Don't base it on what others say or what others think, at what the society think, but based on your own opinion. Learn to make your own opinion and definition about anything. And there are a lot of opinions. Some of them are also sometimes very polarized and very opposite one to the other. Failure for some is the end of everything. For others, failure is a proof that I am learning. It's an indication of where I need to get better, what I need to readjust, what I need to improve in order to move forward. You have a goal. This is your purpose. This is where you are heading at. Those are the different steps. And I might fail here and there. That's okay. This is a feedback. This is an experience. What am I going to learn from it? What can I do better? What should I not do because it wasn't working? I readjust it and again step to the next step. Success. For some, success is owning things, having a degree, having a certain salary, having a certain career, being married at a certain point, having a certain amount of kids. For others, success is about starting something, achieving something, doing a step today, taking that action, changing that habit, making that video, writing that page of a book, looking for a new job, building for myself a new business, believing in myself, seeing myself beautiful today and congratulating myself and being loving to myself. For everyone, success have a different definition. Make your own definition. Make it productive for you. Make it positive and helpful to you. Make it constructive to you. And find your why. Find what you want to do. Think about it. It might change with the time. You might have wanted something in the past and up until yesterday, and maybe today you change your mind. You want something different because you are different today. You have developed more awareness, more experience. So you might know now, you are able to know what you want and what you don't want, what you prefer and what you do not prefer. You have tested things. You know for now what worked and what didn't work, and you know how you want it to work in the future with peace in mind about not knowing the unknown and not controlling the future and not being in control of everything except the most important thing, your power to choose your thoughts, to choose your beliefs, to choose your perspective, to choose your perception, to choose how you respond to any circumstance and not let it dictate how you react to it. You have a choice, you have the power to do it, and you have freedom to change your mind, to take new actions, to do whatever you want in every given moment, because it's up to you to decide who you are and what you want and why you want it. And just readjust it and adapt it according to what you really feel the call to. Be inspired. Listen to yourself from a place of awareness and knowing that you are safe where you are and you are free, not from a place of frustration and anxiety. When you are in that feeling of frustration and anxiety, just step back because it's a moment for feelings to just arise and be observed. We cannot make decisions from a place of stress or anxiety or fear. We can only, and it's better and wiser to make our decisions and choices from a place of clarity, of calmness, and of understanding. Do you think you know why you are stuck? Is it helpful for you to understand, to know about those three ways? Are you familiar with them? I would love to know your thought. What do you think about them? I hope this video is helpful for you. I hope it helped you see things in a new way, have a awareness of what might be the reason why you are stuck and how to deal with it. Please let us know in your comments. Thank you very much for your time and see you in the next video. Much love.